And a lot of people in the healing arts world have talked about this in very vague terms. They've said, oh, once upon a time, we all lived in tribes and we bartered and we supported each other and we lived in cooperation with nature. What wonderful times those must have been. Most wonderful, mysterious times that we're no longer anymore. Now we live in a corrupt world where we have to buy and sell and not everyone gets what they need. And it's so terrible. But the vague discussion does not highlight the specifics of what has happened, our own histories, our own personal ancestral lineages, because depending on who you are and what your lineage is, and when I say lineage, I don't mean teaching lineage, I mean your literal ancestry. Who you were born from, who are your parents, grandparents, great grandparents, what cultures did you come from, what land did you guys live on, and who were you 2,000 or 3,000 years ago before we had global imperialism? Who were you? How did you live? And if you are able to trace back and try to find the strands of whatever history is there, some of us have that history and some of us don't. Some of us had our histories destroyed more than others. But whatever strands you can find, and as you dig deeper and discover more, you will find specific to your own unique experience how your ancestors lived and did healing with each other. And that is what we need to recover more than anything. It's not so much about, okay, let's only look at what we have now and maybe only look back a couple hundred years and try to resolve that, and just go into the future and try to create a new world together by just making the best products and services. Like that's all we have to do. It's more of personal to you, very, very specific to you and who you are and where you came from and where your people came from and what traditions are your inheritance, your literal inheritance that no one can take away from you. What are those things? How do you repair the broken lineage from there? We don't always we are marketed in a lot of ways to put the pieces together. Here, buy this piece, learn this modality, get this certification, take this class, work with this practitioner, this practitioner, this practitioner, and then you'll be done. All done, you're fine. Put the pieces together. Here are the pieces, but the pieces only exist because we have lost our true lineage. And when we heal, we get more of a view into what it might look like if we are living in a cohesive way, where healing is not just some part of life. It's not just a piece of the pie. It is our whole culture. It is just a matter of fact. But we don't. And we're looking at this reality that we're living within, where we do buy and sell everything that we need to live, including health and healthcare and healing and personal growth and spiritual growth. And that is what we're dealing with and wrestling with and struggling with, because commerce in itself is not the harm, but the power dynamics, the ability to withhold life from other people, and the violence of destroying entire cultures, purposely burning history, purposely destroying places of worship, purposely destroying sacred items, sacred traditions, purposely brainwashing kids to forget their lineage and their traditions and replace it with something that is presumed to be better but actually causes harm. Like that violence is really what we need to be repairing here. So again, not individual. Yes, individual, right? In that your path is unique to you, but you cannot escape how intertwined that we all are into this history and your specific role that you and your ancestors took and played, and that what we all had taken from us. No one, there's no like perfect victim and evil oppressor looking over everyone and gaining everything. It's not like that. It's we all had something stolen from us in that lineage. We all had something broken and ripped away. Healing gift, a healing inheritance.